So a while back, I saw a video by Tesla Raj who talked about automating his Tesla using his iPhone. I really liked the video, but I couldn't think of a reason why I'd need to do it. Most changes are just few clicks in the Tesla app away for things that you'd want to do all the time. But recently, I came up with a couple reasons why I thought it might be helpful. The first is unlocking my charge port, and the second is opening the frunk. So I've talked about one of these issues before, and that's unlocking the charging cable before the car wakes itself up. When I go to push and hold the button on the charging cable to remove it, it's that the car is not yet awake and that button will not wake the car up. So I have to either pop the trunk or push a door handle to wake up the car and have it check for my phone key. The other automation I want to try and do is opening the frunk. Now, it's actually really easy to do in the Tesla app. It's just opening the app and then pushing the button. But I've found that oftentimes I actually try and use the Hey Siri command and say, Hey Siri, open my car's frunk, and it just doesn't work. But this automation solution will actually give me two ways to address the issue, either through an NFC tag or using Hey Siri. So to do these automations, you're going to need two things. One is an NFC tag, and here's one right here. They come in black, clear, white, pretty much any color you want. They're basically just a piece of paper with a metal coil, a little battery, and some storage in there. And then the second is you're going to need the Stats app. And you can see here I've made mine look like a Roadster because, hey, you never know, someday I might get one. The reason you need the Stats app is to replace the Hey Siri functionality that Tesla hasn't yet built into their application. Now this app is actually pretty interesting. It gives you some stats on the battery, some stats on how you've historically driven. There's nothing in here because I just connected it. Some stats on how others are driving and how you compare. All the controls to your car, just like are in the Tesla app itself. And then if you scroll down in the settings section, you get a Siri shortcuts area. And this is essentially where it allows you to set a bunch of shortcuts for Siri to use, whether it's set the charging level, unlock the doors, turn on and off Sentry mode, etc. So if you click on any of these, it will allow you to add them to Siri. So once you do this, I think it will add all of them to the Stats app, but you can just say add to Siri, and now you can say, hey Siri, do whatever, and it will perform that action. I forgot to put it here initially, but you'll also need the Shortcuts app. So to set one of these up, you go into the Shortcuts app, you create a new automation. You can see some of the home ones I have in there already for HomeKit. You create a personal automation. You go down to NFC, click the NFC button, then you scan for a tag, and I'm going to pick this up here because I've got a lot of other tags around. You put the tag near the bottom of the phone, it will pick it up. You name the tag, I'm going to call it Frunk. You click OK, you click Next, then it's going to say add an action. So what do I want it to do? So I'm going to go into the Apps button. I'm going to scroll down until I find the app I want to use. It's Stats. And then I want to say open Pepper's Frunk. Now I can either give it a notification on the screen that it's run or not. I will do that for now. I'm going to click Next. I'm going to check it. So when the frunk is detected, which is that tag, it will open Pepper's Frunk. I'm going to turn off Ask Before Running so I don't need to run a confirmation on my phone. And done. Now that's all set up and we can test it out. So the people I've seen automate their frunk actually put their tags behind the tow bar cover, but I'm going to put mine right here on my workbench for now, given that most of the time when I want this automation, I've been in the house. But I may look into other options inside the bumper. The challenge with these tags is you need special ones that will work on top of metal, but I don't think they will work through metal, which the hood's made out of. So this one I'm actually running with a few of the confirmations turned on so you can see the screen work. It'll pick up the tag, it'll send the signal, and the frunk should open. I'm going to quickly set up the one for unlocking the car, which I think will trigger the car to wake itself up. So another NFC, slide the tag under there, oh, scan, slide the tag under, call it unlock, click OK, next, add action, apps, unlock. Not going to show this one. Don't ask. Done. Well, maybe this is overkill, but I figured while I was in it, I'd control my front door as well. I put an NFC tag right above my keypad. When it detects it, it unlocks the front door. You also need one of these to make it work. It's an August smart lock. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. Automating the car is one of those little things that helps not having a key fob. Speaking of key fob, since I never use it, I seem to have misplaced it, or I would have had it sitting in the background of this video, but down to the car to disconnect it right now. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I post new videos. And as always, the link to my Tesla referral code and links to products are in the description below. See you next time.